I was out here yesterday and found this disconnect burnt and a weak capacitor. All right.
Organ donors. And I realize how important it is now that it's happened to me. And I'm getting out of this sun.
It's so long ago now, I don't know if I can find it now. I might be able to pull up and see if we registered it.
Okay. Hey, I got blessed again though, you know, with all the bad stuff happening.
Yes, sir.
See this tree that fell? Two of them fell. One fell over there and one fell over here. And they didn't hit the house.
Well, that's good.
Yep. Because my neighbor on the other side going north, they had another one come down on their house. And initially they had 5 on their house during Hurricane Mike.
Yes. Man, that's some thick wire. Holy smokes. What were they thinking they had the power out here? That's like number 4 copper.
I guess when they put this house together, they tried to put everything top shelf, you know?
That's a big old thick wire. Oh, word.
You know, for a few years I was an instructor at the police academy. And you know what I used to tell people?
What's that?
Can't is no longer in your vocabulary.
Oh.
Yeah, so, right?
I never had to serve.
Oh, no? Well, hey, I served 4 years active duty during the Vietnam crisis. And then after being out 20 years, I went into the Army Guard. And I stayed in there until they gave me a medical. that was the devil to get off, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, my oldest son lives in South Carolina.
Not a bad place to be.
He's in Camden. You know where that is?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the son I call the big guy. Yeah, he's taller than me, Curtis, and he goes in around 280.
Yeah, that's large.
But hey, my youngest son, my next son, at one time he was up to 378.
That's too big.
Yeah, now he's down to 220. He's on some kind of. He went on a crazy diet and he lost all that weight. And he looks good now.
Yeah, that ain't going nowhere. These big old wires, those things are huge. Worked out.
Were you doing the same kind of work up there?
Yeah, but at the time, you know, I was doing duct work, and you got to realize I've been down here for over 20 years.
Guess what? Me too. As a matter of fact, what's the date? The 28th? In 3 days, I've been down here 27 years. Gotcha. So what does your wife do?
This thing's gonna make me start cussing here in a second.
Why don't you take a deep breath and get out?
They should have known better than run this great big old wire out here.
Well, you figure that they did that in '93.
I mean, what in the world were they trying to power? That's big. That's bigger than what you need for your air handler. Wire that big is hard to move, to bend and put it where you want it.
Put down there. Have both Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Tennessee, Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Cincinnati, Ohio. Met a lot of nice people in my travels.
Tell you what, this thing's been giving me a hard time, but I'm fixing to.
You're gonna conquer it.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah. Good. You'll probably never have to go into there again then.
Well, let's hope not. But at least now it's not one of those square D disconnects. That'll last a lot longer.